The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 639 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 478 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Vicious and Delicious.
It'll be over soon. Don't worry.
Hello, Hello, everybody. Hello. Fuck. Oh, that's why. Okay. We had a new update, so I had to update to the update. All right. We're working out. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of CPW. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing good. Happy February 2025. How's it going, North Greenfield? Thank you to everyone that dropped those subs and biddies at the beginning of the stream. I appreciate that very much. We got our opening contest here. We got the brand new CPW World Tag Team Champions in their first match since being the Tag Team Champions. And they are going to collide against the Titans of Mythology right here. Very tough contest. I'm actually surprised that the belts are not on the line. I mean, in a match as how high profile as this, the belts should be on the line, but they're not. So this is basically a taste test between the brand new tag team champions of Morzall and Mr. Kantot as they take on Anubis Khan and Welsh Mosher, I believe for the first time ever in a 2-on-2 setting. So both teams will be able to kind of feel each other out, and moving forwards, we'll see what the state of the tag team title division is going to be. Obviously, there's tag teams all across the board in CPW now, including the former champions, the Unity, who have probably mentioned once or twice that, you know, a rematch shot could come. But, you know, if we're going to go down that road, Tad and Asterial never got their rematch shot. So there you go. Quite the conundrum we have in the tag team division right now with tag teams all over the place suddenly. But you love to see it. You love to see a title division chock full of talent and competitors vying for those title belts. So Morzall and Kantot better have eyes in the back of their heads. They may be sexy and they know it, covered in baby oil, and they may be slippery, but they're going to need all of that to avoid all of these hungry tag teams that want those belts around their waists, like these two big boys right here, to start us off here tonight. We do have some Tad Libs set for you guys tonight as well. A little bit of follow-up with what happened last Tuesday at the Croaki Cabaret match. We saw RAJI, who came in, I believe, number 25, entrant number 25, maybe it was 24 actually, come in and win it all. Very unpredictable winner. I don't think anybody really thought that RAJI was going to walk out the winner. I mean, I'm sure RAJI wanted to win, of course, but yeah, definitely not who I think a lot of people had in mind for winning the trip to the big one to fight Grem for the World Heavyweight title, but RAJI ended up winning the 30-person Croaki Cabaret match. And so yeah, we have that main event set. And we also have our next major event for February as Masher goes for a lateral press here on Morzall, but he kicks out. We have our major event for the month of February all set and ready to go, called Entanglement, where it's going to be all men versus women on the card. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm seeing a lot of husbands versus wives on that card. Whew. I wonder who's going to be doing the dishes after that event, or folding the laundry. But yeah, there's already a bunch of matches already posted on the card for that one, but I'm sure there's going to be even more matches posted as well. As Masher once again goes for the cover, but Morzall kicks out. If the Titans of Mythology are able to pick up the win here, non-title against the champs, I think that pretty much seals the deal on them getting next dibs on the tag team titles for sure. But this is definitely a proving ground for Morzall and Kantot to show that they're not just a fluke set of champions here that won that four-way tag title match last Tuesday. Mr. Kantot going for the sexy neckbreaker, but oh my God, Anubis Khan just rocks his world, and not in the good way. Morzall comes in to make the save for his partner there. And the referee's been laid out in the middle of all this chaos as well. Mr. Kantot trying to fire back here. Hard fist to the head of Anubis Khan. And he's going to walk over to tag in Morzall. As we here in our first contest, we have the CPW World Tag Team Champions in action against one of the highest #1 contenders for the belt. As Morzall gets the horse head into the top turnbuckle pad. Horse eyes, I guess you could say, and an elbow drop. And Anubis Khan's got the choke slam ready to go, but Morzall counters out of that one, and that's a good thing because he might have been RIP after that one. And a whip. Anubis Khan into the corner next to Kantot here. And a grapple using that top ring rope to assist. Working on that left arm is Morzall. Now going to try to go for the leg. Morzall working over all of the extremities here of the much larger Anubis Khan here. And a cheap shot from Kantot on the apron there helps Morzall, as Anubis Khan is definitely in the wrong territory of the ring here. Morzall going to undo that top turnbuckle pad and expose that steel buckle. We've seen this work against people who've done it and actually helped them out. Let's see what happens here. Morzall, oh no. Morzall gonna go for the ass-based offense here. And Welsh Monster all tied up. Oh my God, and Morzall kicks him right in the no-no area. I feel like as soon as Mosher gets up, he's not going to be very happy about that. Mosher rolls out of the ring to clear his cobwebs out as Kantot gets the tags. Oh, look, listen to the crowd here. Tag team wrestling. Mosher turns to the crowd and says, probably shut up or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, there's a raid.
Help me, Leon!
What was that? Caught you off guard, didn't I? Just trying to have fun. Thanks.
And there's a Lucinda raid. Thank you so much, Lucinda, for coming in and triggering the Ashley. Lots of Ashley, the bane of all of our Resident Evil childhoods. Am I right or am I right? How's it going, Lucinda? What was going on? Oh, you're playing Thief. Nice. Were you playing the remake or one of the OGs? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Necro in the house. Spiritual Mutant. I like the name. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday night wrestling show, where every person on this show is somebody from the Twitch community, computer versus computer, and set up and built like watching an actual wrestling show on TV. Appreciate the raid very much. Welcome in, everybody. This is our first match of the night. We got the tag team champions, Mr. Kantot and Morzall, taking on Anubis Khan and the Welsh Mosher here, and a DDT right on top of that Croakitoad logo. Who's the heel? Probably the sexy tag team champions here on the right side of your screen, who are the current tag team champions. They are known as the sexual perverted tag team champions that squeaked by last Tuesday at Croaki Cabaret and won the tag team titles in a 4-way tag team title matchup. Whereas you have the big boys over on the left, known as the Titans of Mythology, gunning for the belts, one of the highest contenders right here, trying to pick up a win here tonight, non-title, to try to prove themselves to be next in line for a tag team title shot. Hopefully that explained it to you in 5 minutes or less. But we do have some Tad Libs set up for tonight, some backstage promos, and the whole 9 yards. So it should be a fun show tonight. Appreciate y'all swinging by. And if you guys are not following Lucinda, please definitely give her a follow and check her out. Lots of Resident Evil, Assassin's Creed, Dishonored, Thief, Variety Gaming. And my most watched streamer for the past 2 years on Twitch, actually. And Mr. Kantot driving Welsh Mosher's skull right into the ring mat, rope assisted style, but then tags in Morzall, the sexual black stallion, who's now going to gun for Welsh Mosher while he's on the ground here. Talking about kicking a man while he's down. And Mosher gets tossed into the top of the turnbuckle. Look at the strength of Morzall there, able to scoop slam Mosher. Oh wow, that was a kind of a weird. Oh god, he's glitching all over. What is happening? Welsh Mosher flopping like a fish. Gotta love those ragdoll physics. I'm a sucker for him. And an Irish whip into the top left corner. Let's see if Mosher. All right, Mosher's going to be able to tag in his partner, Anubis Khan here. And for anyone curious about who's actually in the ring, you can always check at the bottom of the screen. All the Twitch usernames are down at the bottom. So everyone always knows who's competing in what match based on Twitch usernames. Neat little feature there. You're doing the achievement for playing the hardest difficulty for Thief. Ooh. Is that really hard, difficult to do? For anyone new here, this is just something I do on Tuesday nights. Every other night, I'm a variety streamer. I play literally everything from Zelda to Diablo 4. I go for 100% Xbox achievements. We do play multiplayer as well. DBD, Phasmo, Overwatch. We're kind of all over the place, but every Tuesday night I dedicate this to a community wrestling show. And actually, Lucinda is actually one of the wrestlers on the show. Uh-oh, look at Anubis Khan here. Just grabbing Morzall by the throat and yeeting him across the ring. And a whip into the corner. There's a tag. And here comes Welsh Mosher off the middle ring rope. Double axe handle over the arm. Sending Morzall into the ropes. Duck under. And oh man, collides right into the brick wall known as the Welsh Mosher. And he goes for the lateral press here. But Kantot comes in to make the save before the 3 count. Saving the World Tag Team Champions, who are now 7 days into their reign, from being eliminated by the big guys here. Ooh, well, using every part of his large body to utilize offense. I don't blame him. 2014 Thief game, it's not too difficult overall, but there are some difficult parts. Okay. Morzall quickly rolling up Anubis Khan into the super quickie roll up there, but he was able to break out of that before the 3 count. And a knee drop from Morzall. You'll notice he does not wear knee pads. So that makes it hurt even more. Reverse Irish whip into the top left corner. Really good match we got going on here. 3.5 stars so far to kick us off tonight. Here comes Anubis Khan going for the wide lariat, but Kantot ducks under. These top 2 tag teams in the tag team division really showing what they have to offer here. Uh-oh, and right back at you. Super quickie roll up here from Anubis Khan, but no dice on that one. Anubis Khan up and over with the back body drop. Kantot's able to counter out of that maneuver. And what's he going to go for here? Maybe an old school classic pile driver. Just spikes Anubis Khan head first into the mat. And going for the cover, but Welshmasher comes in to make the save. Uh-oh. Mr. Kantot now trying to hook up that neck breaker, but Anubis Khan's able to get out of that one. And he scoops him up on the shoulder. And he drops him with the snake eyes in the corner. All right, what do we got here? Jockeying for position. And up and over. And a back body drop. Ooh, and a punch to the top of the dome for good measure there. All right. And Kantot setting up in the corner here. Dives out with a fist drop. And Anubis Khan fires right back. Bro, really good back and forth matchup here. Uh-oh, he's going to go for the cover here. All right, the match will continue. We got ourselves a 4-star matchup here to start off the show tonight. At the very tip top of our tag team division. Uh-oh. Ooh, overhand chops Kantot right over the head. And another tag made. And now here come the fresh participants of each tag team coming in. Morzall and Anubis Khan. Morzall going for the cover, dead center in the ring. Welshmasher not coming in to make the save, and oh my god, he did it out of nowhere. Just like it seems like they won the tag belts last Tuesday, they squeak out another win here tonight, and I feel like they got lucky there with the miscommunication, and Morzall and Kantot walk out. Tag team champions, and a squeaky, cheap pin there over the big guys.
Gigi!
Oh, am I safe? Am I safe back here? I don't know. Ah. Okay, well, thank you for allowing me to have some camera time back here for the first time, actually. And it's me, Buttons, still your Young Lions champion after successfully retaining my belt against Amor Blade last Tuesday at Croaki Cabaret. It was a tough match, and well, still I am the champion, but I know who's coming for me next, and so now I grab this rather large table that's like 3 times larger than I am. It's very heavy to carry around, so I'm kind of out of breath right now, but whew, I have to speak to my fans out there and all of my goosies and duckies out there listening. But yeah, so just to let you guys know, I'm not gonna relent, and I'm not going to let up just because I won last Tuesday at Croaki Cabaret over Alessandra. It was a tough match, of course, but I've always got that next challenger coming up to take me on and take that belt away from me as Young Lions champion. But I'm going to continue to be a fighting champion and show you everything that I have here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. I mean, it's the fact that I beat Badass Games Rock Hard Meat, who is like just as large as this table as actually is compared to me, 4 times larger than me, to become the champion, first of all. And then I've been defending my championship ever since, turning away all comers and everything. So yeah, in a way, there's nothing new about it, but at the same time, I don't think I prepared myself for someone like Azarain. In a kind of a weird way, I kind of inspire myself to be kind of like him, just with his mischievous ways. I mean, as the goose that likes to steal your keys, I kind of admire him in certain ways, but not at my expense and not at my title belt's expense either. But Azarain, if you're out there listening, which I know you are, just know this: if we can try to play fair, that'd be good. But if you want to try to take some shots at me, well, this goose also has some tricks up her sleeve as well. So if you want to do this the right way, we can do it. If you want to do it the bad way, we can do it too. Leading up to the not Croaki Cabaret. That was last Tuesday. Sorry, this table is taking it out of me. I'm talking about Entangled coming up at the end of the month, where I have to defend my title against you, the Young Lions title against you. Okay, well, if you say so, I'm not going to back down from the challenge, so I'll give it everything I've got. All right, Azarain, you creepy clown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Salas.
Well, I guess we know who Celestia is fighting tonight. All right, now we can kick on the music. There we go.
And from Indianapolis, Indiana, Louis Dunn.
All right, yeah, this should definitely be a great match between the first ever Croakitoad Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Celestia. And she's taking on Lucinda, who is, by all means, just a no-nonsense, just leave it all in the ring, give it all she's got competitor. Made it really far into the Twitch.tv television title tournament, that 32-person tournament. I believe she made it to the quarterfinals. And so here she is tonight facing off against the first ever women's champion, the former women's champion, here in this one-on-one contest. And with an event like Entanglement coming up at the end of the month, where it's going to be all men versus women, it's kind of weird to see this here, but with that kind of theme, there's also going to be constantly people trying to work their way up the ranks and try to earn themselves a title shot, regardless of what the theme of the pay-per-view is going to be. And as we all know, Spinny currently set to fight Tad Peters at the end of the month in our obvious men versus women's theme, but the women's title will not be on the line. It'll just be a straight up grudge match between the two. So, I mean, you could possibly be looking at two of the top two contenders for Spinny's women's title right here competing in this match. I mean, Celestia winning here to get herself a proper women's title rematch shot, or Lucinda immediately climbing up the ranks right here with a win over the former champion and moving straight up into that shot for the women's championship. And of course, a very nice, amazing raid on Twitch certainly helps as well, so that all the raiders can watch Lucinda compete in this match right now. Nice little, almost a spinning toe hold variant there. And then works on the arm of Celestia, who's still bandaged up from that huge event, that War Games match event that we had several months ago. She's still not 100% recovered, but yeah, it does look like she's slowly been taking a little bit of that bandage off little by little to slowly become 100% after being splashed off the top of the cage by Spinny and then choke slammed through the table. Two very incredible spots that were given to Celestia in the middle of that match. She's slowly recovering and trying to become her normal self here, but the obvious damage is still there, and any opponent that fights Celestia is going to immediately target that chest area to gain an advantage, considering it's not 100% quite yet, as Celestia is going to drag Lucinda away from the ring ropes there and onto the Croakitoad logo. Going to go for the cover here. And only a 1 count. Lucinda immediately powers out. And ducks under. Nice. Lucinda catches Celestia with the clothesline, taking her off her feet. And there's an Irish whip into the top right. And a running back elbow takes Celestia down into the corner. And she's going to yoink her out of the corner by her feet. Celestia going to roll out of the ring, try to catch her breath. Lucinda's going to go high risk here. She's going to try to jump off the top of Dunwall Tower, and connects with a double axe handle right to the top of the head. The high risk move does pay off there on the outside of the ring, and just grabbing Celestia by the hair, just whipping her around here at the ringside area. And try to go for the Irish whip there into the steel ring steps. That'll cause some damage, that's for sure. Celestia with a elbow to the breadbasket there. Now Celestia trying to gain control. Throws Lucinda back into the ring on the 4 count. Tie up in the middle of the ring here, and the little hair snapmare as Lucinda goes for the cover on the former champion. 2, and Celestia gonna kick out there. Not quite enough to put Celestia away yet. Let's see if Celestia can try to mount another comeback here. Lucinda with a double dropkick to the back, and here goes Lucinda to the top. And she's going to go for a big splash, but nobody's home. Celestia rolls out of the way, and Lucinda pancakes into the ring mat. And Celestia is now going to try to get a comeback here going here. Ooh. Just drops her with a front suplex onto that top ring rope, that top cable there, supporting the ring. And now Lucinda off the ropes. She's going to catch her on the, ooh, nice. Almost like a judo arm throw or something. Almost as effective as the judo chop, haha. Lucinda now ready for a finisher. What's she going to do? Oh, she's going to use that VATS. Oh, the heart punch. She had enough skill points to use that VATS and targets the heart area. Celestia goes for the punch, one of the most deadliest moves in all CPW, to be honest. I'm actually shocked that Celestia had the wherewithal, the warrior spirit, if you will, to kick out of that. But with all the bandages and how she's not 100% and everything, very wild that Celestia is still in this thing, but she's showing why she was the first ever women's champion of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling right here by staying alive in this match despite taking a harsh shot like that. Now she's all fired up. The momentum has completely shifted over into the side of Celestia. Let's see if Lucinda can try to come back here. Great back and forth match we got here. Celestia hits the back elbow, but Lucinda quickly pops up to her feet. And another arm drag there from Celestia takes Lucinda down to the mat. Celestia trying to go for the knee drop, but Lucinda scouted it. And a reverse, short arm pullback there, and she gets hit with the shoulder block. Lucinda to the top again. She's going to go for it again and hits it. Delivers right on the mark with the top rope elbow drop. Ooh, yeah. The Macho Man cream of the crop off the top. But Celestia is able to kick out still before the 3 count. Lucinda now going to try to take Celestia to the top left. And Celestia going to fire back European uppercut. Man, what a great... Uh-oh, she's got that VATS again on Celestia. No! Decks her right in the torso. 100% accuracy on the VATS hard punch. And that's it. Lucinda's going to pick up the win tonight, non-title, against our first ever women's champion. That is a very big win for Lucinda there. And a great match, for sure.
GG.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 242 pounds, Sean the Show! And his opponent
I'll
from
take
Charlotte,
this.
North Carolina, weighing in at 130 pounds.
Then.
I almost became a Jill sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Lucindit has gifted a sub to Disney_2020.
All right, we've got ourselves a little bit of a preview match. These two are going to be fighting each other at the end of the month. I believe on the 28th, isn't it? The last Tuesday of February. I think it's the 28th. I could be wrong on that. Let's see here. No, the 25th. Tuesday, February 25th. It'll be Sean taking on Goddess Dawn here in a match at Entanglement. So they're getting a little bit of a preview match here. I'm just not on my game tonight. Also, I want to clarify something to Buttons, who we heard from backstage, who was talking about Azarain a lot. Oh my goodness, there's another one. 2 more gift subs from Lucinda. Or wait, no. Another gift sub from Lucinda. And then a gift sub from Maggie.
That was intense. Thanks.
Lucindit has gifted a sub.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yay!
Take this.
Let's take that sandwich from Jill.
Then.
I almost became a Jill sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
That was it.
Khan Chipmunk has gifted a sub to Shadow Ninja Duel.
There we go. Gift subs all over the place. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it very much. Thanks. Yeah. That was intense. Jill, we almost got a Jill sandwich. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. I do appreciate it. Say, we do have a preview match here. Sean versus Dawn. Dawn versus Sean. They could be almost a tag team. Sean, Dawn, Sean. The Dawn and Sean show. The Sean and
way to die.
The Sean and Dawn show. Oh, baseball slide from Sean. The MLB show connects on Goddess Dawn, tripping up her feet out from underneath her. What a shame. But only a 2 count there. So I wanted to go back and clarify on the Buttons promo we just saw. Actually, hold that thought. Here we go. Fastball punch here from Sean the Show out of the corner. Ooh! It connects. He's going to hook the leg up here of Goddess Dawn. Is it enough to put her away after that? No. She powers out. So these two are getting just a little bit of an appetizer here on each other before their big pay-per-view match at the end of the month. They've got a whole month to figure each other's movesets out and get prepared for one another. And, you know, they have a lot of experience with each other as well. A lot of history between Goddess Dawn and Sean the Show as well here in the wrestling business. So it's not like it's going to be their first time they've ever seen each other or anything inside the ring. They definitely have a long-standing history with one another. And I feel like this is going to be more of a friendly competition of sorts rather than something that's going to be like negatory. And look at the strength of Dawn, able to, oh! Wow. Burning hammer there from Goddess Dawn on the Sean the Show brother. The strength of Dawn, able to put Sean up on her shoulders and connect with that maneuver was quite impressive. Now goes for the cover here on Sean, but he's able to kick out. I do want to go back to the Buttons segment we saw backstage earlier where she was talking about Azarain, and I have to give some words to Buttons here. You don't actually have to worry about Azarain going for your title. It's actually going to be Spike Ryan. So Buttons, if you're listening in the back, you don't have to worry about Azarain. He's not the one you have to defend your title against next. It's actually Spike Ryan. It's a little bit of confusion there on the part of Buttons. And you know what? I don't blame her. If I knew Azarain was looming around in the backstage area, I'd be thinking about him as well, because you never know with that crazy clown what he's up to. But Buttons, I can assure you, you are safe in terms of what your title situation anyway. So you don't have to worry about defending the Young Lions title against Azarain. I have a feeling he's got his mind set on another title here in CPW right now. So just to clarify that promo segment from earlier. Because it looks as if the card has already been set for Buttons versus Spike Ryan for that Young Lions Championship at Entanglement. So that match is already set and booked. So that's the person you got to be worried about. All right, here's Goddess Dawn. Ooh. Utilizing the top ring ropes to spike. Speaking of spiking, Shawn face first into the mat like an elevated flatliner of sorts. Now Dawn going to the top rope here, telling Shawn to get to his feet. And she's going to try to connect with a double axe handle and actually connects with it, but Shawn kicks her in the side of the head to knock her off before the pinfall attempt. So just like that match in our that opening match on our show tonight, where it was like a tag team preview match for the tag team champions versus the Titans of Mythology, we got the same situation right here where this is kind of just like a preview match for what is to come later down the line. As Shawn and Dawn, that's fun to say, Shawn and Dawn, basically spar here in the ring tonight just to kind of test each other's mettle, if you will. And look at Dawn there with a dogman slam off the rebound of the ropes, goes straight to the cover on Shawn, but he's able to kick out. Shawn now slowly getting up into the corner here. Dawn now setting him up in the corner. And what is this? Oh! A running knee lift into Shawn's abdominal area while he was propped up on the top corner there. And now an Irish whip to the other side of the ring. As Goddess Dawn tries to go to work here. Scoop slams him down into the mat. And, oh, he's doing that. He's doing that flippy floppy stuff too, like we saw in the first match. And Dawn, I don't know what she was going for there, but I don't think it worked. Side headlock takedown from Goddess Dawn puts Shawn right back down on the mat. I have to say, Dawn is definitely giving it to Shawn the Show Broderick here tonight in this match. She has definitely come to compete, no doubt about it. And she's got the grapevine around Shawn's head there. Bops him on the head. Goddess Dawn. Ooh, spikes him with a DDT, and glasses are still intact. $500 sunglasses are still intact. Not to worry. Couple of lariats and a drop kick for good measure as Shawn quickly rolls her up out of nowhere after taking the barrage. And is he going to sneakily get the win? Oh man, almost. You never know. Sometimes that actually does work. It doesn't work all the time, but when it does work, it's huge. Just the out of nowhere, super sneaky pinfall roll up. I've seen it happen a few times. Shawn going to try to mount some offense here after just getting hammered by Goddess Dawn, really. Reverse Irish whip, and he completely throws her completely out of the ring. And now we're at the ringside area. And Shawn's got her up. And just drops her face first under that hard ring apron. This is a 4-star match, by the way. Shawn and Dawn putting on a good competition here to show a little bit of that preview that's going to be happening at the end of the month between men versus women on that entire card. And Goddess Dawn up to the top rope here, into the clouds. And she tried to go for an elbow drop, but Shawn basically saw it coming. And here comes, Shawn was trying to pick up some momentum there, but and Dawn catches him off the ropes again with another dogman slam right into the ring mat, and Shawn's pinned for the 1-2-3, and it's Goddess Dawn that's going to pick up the win tonight over Shawn in this men versus women singles match. Shawn's got some practice to do in the offseason to get ready for Dawn at the end of the month, that's for sure.
Gigi!
Cowabunga!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Villain. Oh!
It's happening!
And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 210 pounds, Green Vince.
Let's go!
Okay, we've got ourselves. This should be a high-flying, fast-paced match right here. That's for sure. And just like that, straight out of the gate, we get a running clothesline from Gumby Vince, and we're seeing Villano in his first match here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. That is not the Croaki Cabaret Rumble match that he debuted in last Tuesday. Villano being a super surprise entrant in the middle of that Rumble match. I don't think anybody expected Villano to make his return from previous multiverses to come here to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling to show himself for the first time, and now having his very first match here tonight at Tuesday Night Toxic in a one-on-one match against Gumby Vince. And if there were a cruiserweight title, if there was a lightweight title, these two would definitely be huge favors to be at the top of the list for the top contenders for sure. Always great to see past names and past superstars make their return and come back, especially in a super surprise setting. And it was really nice. It's really nice to see Villano back in action here at CPW for sure to join the roster. here in our fourth match of the night. Nice sewing brainbuster there from Villano into Gumby Vince. And Gumby Vince tucked away in the bottom left corner there as Villano drops some forearm shivers there on him. Now working that left arm. Ooh. Irish whip sends Villano clear out of the ring to the outside. Villano, one of the distant relatives of the more popular, more well-known Villano 4 and Villano 5 from WCW. They've got a whole family, you know. Chris Jericho knows about their family tree, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. What does we got? Ooh, ripcord into the knee. Right into Gumby's face. And I think it mashed his clay face in a little bit, but then it fixed itself as we're brawling on the outside of the ring. Uh-oh. Elevate him up, hits him with the Frankensteiner. They definitely got to get back into the ring before that 10 count happens, or we'll have our first ring out count of the night. All right, we're back inside now. Gumby Vince trying to stay on the offensive. He's got Villano up on his shoulders. And guillotines him over the top ring rope. Couple of chops and punches, and Villano. Uh-oh, setting up for this could be it. And he hits it. Oh, no, he didn't. He tried to go for the infamous 619. Made famous by Rey Mysterio, but Gumby Vince saw it coming. But Villano quickly rolls him up. And it, once again, does not pay off. Like I said, I've seen that move actually connect before. And it actually did work. Villano, ooh, double drop kick to the side of Gumby Vince's head there. And a stomp to the left arm. Ooh. Couple of clotheslines. Ooh, Gumby Vince with a kick right to the face. And going to go for the cover on that one. And Villano is going to power out before the 3 count. There goes Gumby Vince, sending Villano into the other side of the ring and tosses him across the ring with a monkey flip. And now Villano's going to roll to the outside. Here comes Gumby Vince, though. Oh, my goodness. Slingshots himself out of the ring with the crossbody. Plancha. And now he's on the outside. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, Gumby Vince has got Villano trapped into that buzz killer, that Tasmission. But it's on the outside of the ring, so it's not going to do any good other than just wear him down. And Villano getting himself fired up here as we're back inside the ring where it all counts. Here comes Villano. Oh, this is where... Oh, hits him with the gory bomb. That is one of Villano's patented maneuvers right there. He's definitely won so many matches before in the past with it, and he's going to win it tonight. Villano, welcome back to CPW on Tuesday Night Toxic with a big win over Gumby Vince. Well-fought match between the both of them, but Villano is back.
Gigi!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Power Trip from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Maggie Moore. From Denver, Colorado, R.E. Kitty.
Say what? Let's go! Gotta do it! Let's take him down! Yeah! Let's go!
Oh, that was interesting. Did you see Kitten come out of the corner before the bell rang? Dang. I guess she's ready to rock and roll tonight. Before the bell even rang, I think she was about to ambush Maggie. And can I also say it's also interesting to see Maggie in a singles match here. I'm so used to seeing her follow her husband Nathan Moore down to the ring so much, being a manager, helping him keep that international title around his waist by doing her distracting deeds on the outside of the ring, distracting all of his opponents. It's time for Maggie to actually step foot into the ring and compete for herself, considering that she's going to have to face her husband at Entanglement at the end of the month. Look at Kitten off the top rope with a nice Frankensteiner. Went right straight into the roll, but Maggie's able to kick out very early in the matchup. Kitten showing some very nice agility and flexibility, especially competing in those high heels that she's got on there, to be able to send the top rope like that, much less wrestle around. And I believe this is the first time competition between these two. Oh, look at Kitten just spinning around, spinning around, spinning around. Oh my goodness, and a little whack to the back of the head. Jeez, Kitten's pretty feisty tonight in this one. I guess she's got a lot to prove. She was involved in that 30-person Croaki Cabaret Rumble match last Tuesday, actually, as well. One of the, 10 or so women that were actually entrants in that match. I think that got her all revved and fired up to show what she's got to. Ooh, and Maggie Moore diving straight out of the ring, through the ring ropes. And connects onto Kitten, but she gets right back up to her feet. And this is already been a really great back and forth battle here between these two. Ooh, and Kitten gets slammed into the steel ring steps. That's always the great equalizer right there. So yeah, I guess Maggie's going to have to hone her skills a little bit here, because she's going to have to be forced to fight Nate at the end of the month in that one-on-one match in Entanglement. The title's not going to be on the line, but that's besides the point. It's going to be every man and woman for themselves in that matchup, so she's got to get her, knock some of the ring rust off on this before the big match. She certainly doesn't want to be a pushover for Nate. That's for sure. And we're up to a 4 count, but Kitten gets rolled back into the ring. Maggie going to take the long way around. Kick to the back of the arm. And here comes Maggie Moore up and hits a Frankensteiner of her own. Lots of athleticism in this matchup. I definitely expected it, though, so it's not a huge surprise. Maggie now trying to hit a flurry there and actually connects, sending Kitten flying across the ring. She's going to roll into the corner, and look at Maggie here. A little bit of cockiness of her own. These two ladies very feisty tonight at one another. They both really want to walk out with a win here, that's for sure. And Kitten going to try to fire back now with her own offense and hits a lariat, taking Maggie off her feet, and that stiletto heel right into the face of Maggie. Ouch. The first thing I always think of when I see that is I hope the spike of the heel does not go into someone's eyeball. Ooh, That would not be good. Not be good at all. Ooh, European uppercut takes Maggie off her feet. And here comes Maggie trying to fire back. And sends Kitten into the top right corner. Forearm shot. Takes Maggie off. And then clotheslines her down. And another one. And the back heel kick. For good measure. To round out the trifecta. Now Kitten's got a finisher ready. What's she going to go for here? No, Maggie caught it. She went for the toe kick, but Maggie was ready for it. Irish whip into the top left, and look at Maggie go. Oh, no. She tried to go for the somersault cartwheel, but Kitten saw that one coming. What a great match we got here. Back and forth. Fireman's carry by Kitten, sending Maggie to the ring mat. No. Nothing fancy about that. Just a big, wide side kick to the side of the head. With that hard, sharp point of that shoe. That'll drop you. Going for the cover now. Was that enough to put Maggie away? 2. No, she gets out. And Maggie now a jawbreaker. Trying to mount some offense right back. Hoist Kitten up on her shoulder and then guillotines her over the top ring rope. Now goes for the cover, thinking she might have it here. Was that enough? No, Kitten's going to power out. Here comes Maggie going back again. Irish whip into the corner. Trying to go for the follow up the kick there, but Kitten was ready for it. She's got the butterfly. Oh, what's this? Up and over, nice. Butterfly suplex, I love it. Wait, what the hell? What is happening? What? Why is a WWE person, who is that? Tamina. Apparently Tamina Snuka from WWE has interrupted this match to help Maggie. We have not seen this since like the first week we started doing this. Maggie, what is your friendship with Tamina Snuka from WWE? Why did she come out here to distract Kitten to help you win? You have some explaining to do, Maggie. You have some explaining to do. What is that all about? Oh, and a curb stomp from Maggie. Shades of Nathan Moore, her husband, the international champion. Was the distraction from Tamina enough? No. Kitten powers out. I think the whole CPW world is in shock that Tamina Snuka came out to interrupt this match. As Maggie's up on the top row. Oh, this could be bad. Or good. Oh! Dives to the outside of the ring and DDTs Kitten's head into the mat on the outside. Man, paid off. That was a big move there. And Kitten's still trying to reel from that shocking development on the stage, as we all are. And there goes Kitten's throwing Maggie into the steel ring steps. A little bit for her now. We're up to a 5 count. We could be seeing a little bit of a mini rivalry develop here before our very eyes. In the midst of just a great exhibition sparring contest here between these two, I feel like we've got a little bit of some fire. It's a little bit of heat. A little bit of Latina heat going on in this matchup here between these two. Double knees. And a Kitten while she's down. Maggie going quickly for the cover here. Are the double knees enough to put her away? Oh, and Maggie's going to pick up the win tonight. And I feel like that little distraction on the stage helped her to a win there tonight. This one may not be over, ladies and gentlemen. This one may not be over. See here, out of the Coke soda machine here. Should I get some Coke? Some Coke special sauce. Or should I get some Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew maybe? Which one should I get? Let's see here. Oh, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get the fabulous drink. I'm gonna whoop on Grem at the big one coming up in March. The main event for the world. That's the I'm gonna get out of this machine. That's right. I know you can hear me back there. I know you can hear me, Mr. World Champion. That's what, Grem. You coming for you. In 2 months, you got 2 months to prepare. I know you cereal in between, and I gotta fight you, in fact. But how about this, Grem? How about this? You heard what I had to say. Big promo. I heard nothing out of you yet, though. Champion, what are you gonna say for yourself? Having to defend that title? Me, RAJI, the big biscuit. And what if I eat a little bit of this in the middle of our? Think about that. Maybe I'll drop some of these and I'll drop a little in that world heavyweight title match. And maybe that'll work to my disadvantage. Now I'm starting to sound like Steiner a little bit here. Maybe I'll load up on some eggs, some pickles, some deviled eggs, some lots of beans. And I eat me a bowl of beans and ready for you, Grem, and that world heavyweight title. I'm gonna have so many. You're not even gonna believe it. In fact, I'm gonna go to my local Walmart and put all the beans I can get so that I can eat my bowl of beans and make my belly a big old giant canister. So that way, every time you hit me or kick me, Grem, every time that happens, it's gonna sound just like this in a title match. So what do you think of that there, Grem? You better be getting ready for that match coming up in March, because I'm gonna be sitting up with lots of beans. I hope you know what you got yourself, because first I want next, taking the world heavyweight title up from around your waist. Oh, it's gonna be great. Beans.
Now tell me this. How do we go from RAJI, who has a camera aimed right on the back of his posterior as he tries to grab a bottle of something, maybe a can of beans or maybe a bottle of beans, who knows, with RAJI. And then we go straight to the other side of the arena where I'm here waiting, posing with my claw, ready to destroy somebody tonight and make them bleed from their very soul. You know why? Because I lost my hardcore title, and I heard the commentators last Tuesday, and I saw the chat watching live asking, why Psycho T? Why did you get eliminated so early? Why did you allow Sneaky Sean to get rid of you in the match and make it so that anyone could walk out as the brand new hardcore champion, which inevitably became Jess Moxie, of course, which congratulations, by the way, Jess Moxie, congratulations on becoming hardcore champion. I know you've been wanting that belt for a long time, and I give you all the kudos in the world. However, you have to wonder, maybe me going down like that was on purpose. Maybe I was giving Sneaky his proper flowers that he deserves at the Croaki Cabaret in hopes that he would win so that I could get the rematch shot against him. No, unfortunately, that's not the way the cookie crumbled. And Jess Moxie ended up with the championship, and I'll be talking about you soon, Jess Moxie, because I indeed want my hardcore title back into my dream world. But before we get to that, there's someone else I need to be talking about right now, because I've got a long, hard road to the end of the month, and it involves my dear wife, Bethany. Now look, none of us wanted this to happen. Me, more so than anyone else. Why do I have to fight you? I don't know. It's the theme of the pay-per-view, and apparently everyone who's a couple in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling has to pair off with their better half. And you know what? I know you'll give it to me just as much as I'll give it to you, and I'm not trying to go X-rated here. I'm just saying it how it is. You come to the ring, you don't wear shoes to prove how tough you are, and the other memes about being barefooted, and you know that CQC skills, and I know you can choke me out and pop my head off like a cork. But that's fine. You might underestimate the abilities that I have with my claw here, and the fact that I can also make you bleed as well, my dear wife. I know that after the end of the match, it's gonna be may the best person in the relationship, in the marriage, win. Because I know you're not gonna back off and hold off on me, and I'm not gonna do the either. I'm not gonna do that either. So this just goes out and to let everybody publicly know that just because you think it's just gonna be me against my wife, that I'm gonna hold off and back up the punches a little bit and not go all the way as hardcore as Psycho T as you know me for. That's not going to be the case. I'm gonna still be the same old Psycho T. I'm gonna come into this match with bloodshed in my mind and the psychotic nature emanating from every vessel of my pores. Just because it's my wife does not make any difference, because at the end of the day, I'm Psycho T, and I might just be a little bit psycho. And honestly, Bethany, by marrying me, you kinda got yourself into this mess to begin with. So after I'm done with you, then Jess Moxie, whoever has that hardcore title, I'll be back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Undead from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ted.
Hey there, little boy.
You're trash! Move on! Ow! So bad! Ah, boom! Boom!
And his opponent, representing the good guys, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 220 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Hero, Grem.
Cowabunga!
How can you sit there and eat pizza?
Oh boy, do we have a match. Oh, right. Wow. Right out of the gate. As soon as the bell rings, Tad comes speeding across the ring, hits Grem with a Thuthez press. We got a non-title one-on-one match here between the World Heavyweight Champion Grem and Tad Peters, the partner of his wife Asterial here. And I'm not seeing anybody from the dead zone at ringside for this one. Maybe Tad told all of the ghosties and the demons to stay backstage for this one, as he wanted to prove a point to fight the World Heavyweight Champion here one-on-one tonight, perhaps. Ooh, nice springboard dropkick. Man, we are going a million miles an hour as soon as the bell rang here. Grem obviously probably not only a little bit flustered after losing last Tuesday at Croaki Cabaret against Tad and Ash with his partner Spinny, so he's got a little bit of revenge on his mind, but also having to sit through a 5-minute promo of RAJI farting all over the camera probably also got him a little flustered as well, I'm sure. So I'm sure Grem is ready to come out here and rock and roll. And of course, Ted is always ready to try to prove some kind of point at the expense of others. So he's going to obviously try to beat Grem to the best of his abilities, just not only to laugh about it, but to also go back to Asterial, and then they can both laugh about it at the same time about how he beat Grem again another week, leading up to Grem versus Asterial at Entangled at the end of the month. Entanglement, yet another couple's marriage that's going to need to seek marriage counseling after the end of the month, that's for sure. Grem versus Ash. Well, hopefully Grem can pick up the win here as World Heavyweight Champion and get himself back on the right footing here as he prepares himself for not only his wife at the end of the month, but also to defend the match against the big man known as RAJI for the World Heavyweight title. I mean, he's got to really... Oh, here comes Tad through the ropes. Oh, and lands right on top of Grem with a plancha to the outside. And AJ Jacobs is in the house, yep. Here you go. This is Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Welcome in every Tuesday night. And for anyone also new, not just AJ Jacobs, but anyone else lurking, watching in the background for the first time, all the names at the bottom of your screen indicates which Twitch viewers are in each match, so no one is ever confused as to who's fighting in the current match right now. Everything is based on Twitch usernames, as we have Grem versus Tad Peters here one-on-one in the middle of our Tuesday night show here tonight. Obviously, RAJI's getting himself fired up to fight Julie at the end of the month at Entanglement, and then the road to the big one by apparently I couldn't make out everything RAJI was saying because he was farting all over the place, but apparently he's going to try to buy out. Did I hear he's going to try to buy out the entire aisle of beans, canned beans, bottled beans, frozen beans, all kinds of beans, anything that's a beans. He's going to buy out the entire aisle at Walmart to get ready to fight Grem for the world title. I hope everyone's going to get complimentary gas masks for the big one. Oh my God, Grem hits a double arm DDT on Tad. That's his finisher. But Tad's able to power and shoulder up before the 3 count on that one. And here comes Grem again with the pizza roll. That's another one of his patented trademark maneuvers there, hitting the 1-2.
Where on earth have you been?
Lots of beans. Grem hitting the 1-2 power finisher punch there on Tad Peters. Here in this one-on-one contest featuring the World Heavyweight Champion. You know Ash Stereo is watching the monitors backstage very intently, as is probably every member of the Dead Zone right now, waiting for a signal from Tad to come out here and bum rush Grem in the middle of the ring here tonight. Ooh, a stiff chop to the underneath of Grem's giant bulbous head and that giant smile of his as Tad's propped up on the top rope waiting for Grem to get to his feet. And here he goes. Oh, and a diving shoulder block off the top rope. And a Bean Boozled on top of that. Yeah, maybe he'll buy out all the Bean Boozles as well. And Grem suckered Tad into the quickie roll-up here. Is he going to get the big win off of this? It could happen. No. Tad able to break out before the 3 count there. And here comes Tad fiery back again with another Lopez press. And a stomp onto the shell for good measure. Rotating leg drop. Grem rolling out of the ring again, allowing Tad to go dive through the ropes again, and no! This time he does not connect. Lands right on his tailbone. Ouch. Grem was ready for it that time. And Grem getting spun around. Brute waistlock, but Grem back elbows him out of that predicament and returns the favor. And a backdrop on the hard ringside paddings right here in front of the fans at Tuesday Night Toxic CPW. Here goes Grem up to the top rope now. Now he's going to go high risk. Will it pay off for Grem here? Front drop kick nails the mark. And he's going to follow up. Ooh, he tried to go for a knee shot to the side of Tad's face, but he dodged out of the way. Uh-oh, this could be the Zombie Maker. No, and he connects. That's the finishing maneuver of Tad Peters, hitting the Zombie Maker on Grem. But look at Grem. The force, the power, the wherewithal of the World Heavyweight Champion to fire back out of taking a finisher move like that and throws Tad face first in that steel buckle that works against him. Here comes Grem now. Canadian Pizza Destroyer. Onto Tad Peters, into the quickie roll-up. He's got the leg hook. 1-2, and 3 count. The World Heavyweight Champion has just done it with the big super pizza roll-up out of the corner into the cover, and the World Champion walks out your winner tonight in singles action.
GG.
All right, for the first time on tonight's show, this is your chance to try to find where in the world, or should I say where in the arena, is Jimmy Zaz. Can you find him?
Oh yeah, there it is!
There it is.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 291 pounds, Big D. And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 235 pounds, Chain.
Oh, yes!
Next matchup here at Tuesday Night Toxic here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. We got
goddamn cock breath coming, motherfuckers.
Okay. Or we're just gonna have that as our next match. That's cool. As long as it's not against Twitch TOS. Whatever happens, happens. We have Big D versus Chain here, one-on-one in our next contest. Both of these individuals were involved in the Croaki Cabaret 30-person over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match last Tuesday. Both had an opportunity to win the big one. Ooh, nice. Chain flies out of the ring, over the ropes, and lands on top of Big D with the crossbody splash, which inevitably went to the winner, RAJI, as we saw earlier in the backstage segment. And there you see Chain going over to his manager, Paul Bearer, to maybe Paul Bearer gave him a few words of encouragement there before he gets back into the ring to fight this big man known as Big D.
Oh, yes!
Who is definitely one of the biggest and beefiest big boys on the roster here at CPW, that's for sure. And here comes Chain off the ropes, and look at the big power slam from Big D, catching him off the rebound. Almost slamming Chain right out of his TwitchCon badge. And it makes me wonder if Paul Bearer is going to get a little hands-on in this match to help his client, Chain, pick up the win here tonight against Big D. And Chain now hooking the leg. Still early in the match. I don't think it's going to be quite over this early. I mean, we've been shocked before. Oh, a little slap of disrespect there from Chain to Big D. Wonder what that's all about. Chain feeling a little froggy tonight here at the expense of Big D in this one-on-one match. And he tried to shoot in, but Big D maneuvers him to the side and lifts him up with ease. Takes Shane to the corner and snake eyes him on top of the turnbuckle pad. And now Shane gonna roll back out next to his manager again. Oh my goodness gracious. Big D's gonna go high risk. Oh! Front drop kick. Connects. But Shane is the first one to recover, surprisingly, and throws Big D into the side of the steel steps. With Paul Bearer standing at ringside watching on. Harsh leg DDT from Shane onto Big D. Shane's going to get back into the ring, and look at Shane. Wow, he's being awfully cocky tonight. I wonder what his game is on this one. Going to the top, hitting a nice corner springboard into the crossbody, catching Big D by surprise as he was stalking after him. And now Shane's setting ready for a finishing maneuver. What's he going to go for here? Nope, Big D blocked it off using his power and his strength to stop that nonsense from happening. And now he's going to take Shane and put him up against the ring ropes. Ooh, hammering shots to the lower lumbar. ×3, and then a punch to the back of the head. That'll get you. And he's got him in that nice little hammer lock. Shane busting out of that one. Standing dropkick from Shane. Showing some agility there on that one. And now working the left leg. Trying to wear down the big man, slow him down even further. Yes, we will be going... Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. Big D with the super inside cradle, but Shane immediately breaks out. Yes, I will be taking donations for 2K25, as I always do every year. I'm just waiting for the Finger Master to get finished up, and then I'll be adding... Oh, man! Huge suplex from Big D. Almost like a... Oh! I caught myself in mid-thought there. Big D... just hammering blows on Shane. Just sits right on top of him with a sitting splash. And he's got Shane up. Oh, no. This could be bad. Oh, and we're going to see this. Oh, my God. Just tosses him around like a rag doll. Big D letting Shane have it here tonight. Oh, reverse. Oh, no. Big D face first into the steel ring post. When skull meets steel, that's... we know the obvious winner on that one. We're up to a 6 count, by the way. We need to get back into the ring. Up to a 7. Is Shane gonna... Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. The strength of Shane able to hoist Big D up like that. We're up to an 8 count now. 9. Big D is bloody and stunned on the outside. No! Shane interrupted the count with a running suicide splash. He could have won it. He could have won it, just stayed in the ring, but he dove out of the ring and reset the ring out count. Literally as the referee was saying 10. Oh my God. That was insane. I guess Shane trying to prove a point here. He does not want to win by count out. Big D almost lost. He was less than a second away from losing there. But Shane diving out of the ring, reset the ring out count. And now this match will reconvene, and now Shane, oh my God, he's got the chain of Shane submission locked in, but Big D's gonna bust out of that one. Chain of Shane submission hold, looking for the win, and now Big D's gonna try to fire back with a backpack stunner. This is one of his finishing maneuvers. Oh, and it nails the mark. That is so dangerous. Is Shane's tactics gonna work against him here? No. Somehow he kicks up to his feet. Look at the power behind Shane right here. And off the ropes, back elbow from Big D on the chain, taking him off his feet. What a great match we've seen so far. Shane kind of sabotaged himself on that one. He could have just sat back and won it, but I think he wants to prove to his manager at ringside, Paul Bearer, that he can win these matches without ring out counts. Maybe that's what it is. He's trying to prove a point here to his manager here, CPW. At the expense of Big D. Oh, he's locked into the crossface. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for Shane. This is really bad for Shane. He's got it. And while Jill is performing the epic sax, Shane was able to bust out of that crossface. I don't know how he was able to do that, but he did. And another back elbow off the rebounds. And Big D back into the ring, gets whipped into the ropes, ducks under by Shane. Leapfrog over. And a standing drop kick. Just takes Big D right off of his feet. I don't think he was expecting that. Goes in for the cover, and he gets it. Whoa. Shane fires back. What a great match. Back and forth between both of them. They could have went either way, honestly. And Shane picks up the win. A very big, I feel like an underdog win here tonight over Big D. God damn it, Roxas. Why are you on top of the rental car again? What could you possibly be looking for on top of our rental car? Look, I know the contract expired. I am no longer entitled to your services or vice versa, however it goes. And actually, in fact, there's nothing that I would rather do than have absolutely nothing to do with you whatsoever other than beat your ass in the ring, Roxas. But look, as much as it pains me to say this, and I am actually... Yes, I know, me too. Yes, I know, me too. As much as I painfully regret this to admit this, it seems as though the very unlikely, unholy alliance that is Coke and Roxas is going to continue, because it seems as though we have a shared enemy in our midst here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, Rox, and it's not the damn rental car. So could you please get off of top?
Just a minute.
No, not just a minute.
I'm smart now.
No, you're not smart now, because you're standing on top of our rental car again. So get down from there and let's talk like human beings instead of you being a sucker with two C's. All right. Thank you. Now that you're still on the car, you didn't get down. You're still, whatever. Just stay up there then. All right, look, you've got a match tonight against Jennifer of the Unity.
After her?
Yes, you need to go after her because tonight you have that one-on-one match. Now look, I don't know if Alicia's going to come down to the ring with Jennifer or not, but you know what? They're probably going to go to the ring first. So if I see her come down to the ring, then I'll follow you out. Again, I don't want to continue this alliance any further than I have to, but it seems as though we have been put into this position due to what happened last Tuesday for the tag team title match. And since you failed to beat Jimmy Zaz of all people, yeah, who sucks now? You couldn't even beat Waldo for the TV title. Now we're in this situation, we're in this pickle that we are in. So moving forward, since we have that match against them, at the end of the month at Entanglement, it's me and you against... Yeah, take a look. Take a look at this. Roxas on top of my goddamn rental car again. Look, everybody. It's great. Since it's me and you against Jennifer and Alicia at the end of the month at Entanglement, in the tag team match, then I guess we're stuck in this fiasco that we're in moving forwards. So here we go. Get ready for your match. Get off the damn rental car. And if I see Alicia following her mom out later, then I'll come out and support you because that's what I guess teammates are supposed to do against my better judgment. So come on, get off the car. Let's get ready for your match. Oh, and by the way, before we go, I made you a little surprise, Roxas. Apparently, I had a friend that went out to some weird cabin in the middle of the woods. And
I'm smart now.
No. Just wait. You'll be smart in a second after you see this. There's a weird cabin out in the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere where some like granny lives. And my friend, he sent me this text with this picture. He took a picture of this granny. It was really freaky. Check this out. You'll like this. Look at my phone right here, Roxas. Look at this. Can you believe it that some granny lives out in the middle of the woods and was actually coming after my friend with a bloody baseball bat too? This granny was really upset that my friend was like trespassing on her property and was coming after him with a bloody baseball bat, trying to kill him actually. And he took a picture of this weird ass granny in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the woods in some cabin, and then ran off for his life. He was able to survive, luckily, but only barely he was able to survive. But yes, you see this granny? Freaking weird, man. You never know what you're going to see in the middle of the woods. Apparently this granny has a whole franchise of video games too that you can play on Steam.
You were almost a Jill.
There's Granny Remake, there's Granny 2, there's Granny 3. Yeah, apparently there's a whole series over this granny. Anyways, get ready for your match. I hope this didn't distract you.
Lights out, motherfucker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 285 pounds, Rock Hardcore Mean! And his opponent from England, weighing in at 130 pounds, Bacon Lara!
All right, next contest set and ready to go. We've got Rock Hard Meat to take on Bacon Lara. It makes me wonder how many times has Rock Hard Meat, how many times has Badass Games lost a run, lost the No Lows, No Meds, lost a challenge because of Bacon Lara at the end of Tomb Raider 1? Probably 0. But maybe if there was that one time that Bacon Lara costed him that run, if there was just that one simple time, then this is the revenge match that he's been waiting for his entire life, to get a measure of revenge for that waste of time, that waste of life that it took him to get all the way to that Bacon Lara spot at the end of Tomb Raider 1 and completely annihilate Bacon Lara in this match here, in this one-on-one match on the road to Entanglement, where it's going to be all men versus all women on the roster. This match completely makes all the sense in the world. And it was only a few weeks ago, actually, that Bacon Lara actually showed up here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling after taking a long hiatus away due to maternity leave. So I'm still waiting to see what the little bacon looks like. I'm sure it's a cute little thing, but it's good to see Bacon Lara back as she dives off the top rope and lands right on top of Rock Hard Meat and hits him with a Frankensteiner on the outside of the ring. And just like in real life, in the real WWE, lots of women taking maternity leave off. Bacon Lara is no different, with her little bacon bit back at home. But now she's back in it. Oh, Jesus! Speaking of diving out of the ring, there went Rock Hard Meat. Like a giant bolt trolled her flying out of off the mountain. But nobody was out there. Bacon Lara, a little quicker than him, takes the wheels out from underneath him as he comes back into the ring. And he might look at this match thinking, man, this is quite the mismatch for sure. But hey, never say never here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. We've seen stranger things happen when it comes to situations like David and Goliath, such as this one. And it was actually last Tuesday, Bacon Lara was not featured in the Croaki Cabaret 30-person Rumble match, but Badass Games was actually, I believe, entrant number 2 in the match. Oh, look at Bacon Lara showing a little bit of shimmying there. I guess that wouldn't be a shimmy, that was more like a catwalk at the expense of Rock Hard Meat while he's down on the mat. Rock Meat was, I believe, entrant number 2 alongside Cassidy Ryan, who was entrant number 1. They got to start off the entire 30-person Rumble match together. And now Rock Meat has returned here tonight to drop the hammer down and do some dunking. Do some dunking and do some teabagging. Oh, thank you. Some dunking and some teabagging here on Bacon Lara in this one-on-one match. She ducks under the lariat. Couple of kicks. Lightning fast kicks. Tries to go for a forearm shot. Rock Meat catches her up. Uh-oh. A pump handle. Oh! Oh, and a stiff lariat there. Thank you for the hydrate. And we also got a Bean Boozled. Nada didn't forget. Rock Hard Meat's got a finisher ready. Uh-oh. Could this be the jackhammer? Rock Hard Meat has got Bacon Lara up into the jackhammer. And dunks her into the mat. Is that it for the Bacon Lara tonight? No! Somehow she's able to get out. And after taking a jackhammer, the finishing maneuver of Rock Hard Meat, Bacon Lara trying to get some reinvigoration here. Dives off the top rope, but nobody's there on the big swan dive splash off the top rope. And now Rock Hard Meat's going to try to take advantage here. But Bacon Lara's not quite out of it yet. Oh, standing Hurricane Rana sends Rock Hard Meat off his feet. And now he's back up. Gets caught with a drop kick as soon as he gets right back up again. Bacon Lara just a little bit quicker. And look at this. Bacon Lara, she's not known to be entirely a good guy, given her origin story in Atlantis. So she takes the top turnbuckle pad off to be a little mischievous, but that works against her. The referee immediately caught it and is now fixing it. And now Rock Hard Meat's going to go to the top of St. Francis Folly here. What's he going to try to do here? He's going to dive straight off the top. Oh, and she caught him in the stomach on the way down. Into the corner. And Bacon Lara picking Rock Hard Meat up, showing incredible strength there. And now she's up to the top of St. Francis Folly. She's going to dive straight off the top. Here she goes. Oh, somersault drop kick. I'm not sure. Maybe she did catch all of it. Oh, she's going straight back up again. She's filled it. Big splash off the top. Man, dives straight off the top right onto Rock Hard Meat, but he's able to power out for the 3 count. We're going to get to a 3.5 star rating here in this matchup. Really great match. We've got so many great women and men competitors here in CPW. That'll be so many great matchups and pair-ups for Entanglement at the end of the month. Oh, and another big splash, but Rock Hard Meat rolls out of the way. And she splatters into the mat. And now Rock Hard Meat was tucked away in the corner, but he's going to climb back out of it, and oh my goodness gracious. Completely lifts her up into the air and drops her across the knee with the gutbuster. And again, Rock Hard Meat, look at the strength. Oh my goodness, a Goldberg style power slam there from the Gorilla Press. And here comes Rock Hard Meat. Oh my God, he just splattered Bacon all over the mat. Is that it for Bacon Lara? That is going to have to be it. Rock Hard Meat, like a big boulder off the top, slams down on the Bacon Lara, and he picks up the redeeming win here tonight on CPW.
Wow, you got a sticker sport. That's awesome.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Canada, weighing in at 110 pounds, Lee Lu.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fire! 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 Fire!
You look cute when you eat those fries.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 274 pounds, North Green Vince.
All right, as we close out to the end, towards the end of our show tonight, we've got, I believe, one more match left, our main event, which we already know what that's going to be, which is apparently going to be Jennifer versus Roxas, one-on-one. Before we get to that, though, we've got North Greenfield here against Lee Lu in an Extreme Rules match, and if any woman on the roster, I mean, there are, to be fair, I guess there's a few, but if any woman on the roster deserves to be in the hardcore title division, I guess it would be Lee Lu, just judging by what she looks like and what she does when she comes out to the ring with a flaming baseball bat and how she dresses in a skeletal outfit. She just looks like she would be a great fit for the hardcore division, for sure. And she's going to test herself here against North Greenfield in this one-on-one match where anything goes, weapons are allowed, and just like that, North Greenfield is going to go for a weapon now. And it's a football. It is a football. Well, the Super Bowl is on Sunday, so North Greenfield, despite being from England, with football meaning a whole different thing to him, knows that what the American fans want, and that's to be ready for the Super Bowl this Sunday, and so he pulls out a football of all things. Which is actually kind of funny considering North Greenfield is from the UK and Lee Lu is from Canada, but it is what it is. They know who the target audience is here tonight. So this will be a huge opportunity for Lee Lu to prove herself in the hardcore division, and also North Greenfield in himself is also trying to prove himself as well ever since switching gears a little bit and becoming more on the extreme side since his debut. And you can pretty much accredit that to his little mini rivalry he had with Jess Moxie, who is now the current hardcore champion as of last Tuesday. It was because of his rivalry with Jess Moxie that kind of turned him over to the extreme side, gained a little bit more of a hardcore attitude, a little bit more of an extreme attitude than when he first showed up here at CPW, and was even actually involved in that four-way match for the hardcore title last Tuesday at Croaki Cabaret. He unfortunately came up short, but he was, after Psycho T's elimination, he was in the running to become the next hardcore champion. And now tonight, he gets a one-on-one Oh my God, just throws a trash can at Lilu while she's getting up to her feet. Nothing fancy about that. And now the fight's on the outside here as we're battling on the stage and on the ramp area. And North Greenfield going to take Lilu up to the ramp area. There's no need to worry about ring out counts in Extreme Rule in the hardcore division because there are none. You can fight outside the ring as long as you want. Oh, huge headbutt there from North Greenfield. And Lilu just trying to get back to her feet here, try to recover the best she can. Ducks under North Greenfield's attempt there and hits a gory bomb. Little shades of Villano there. I guess she liked what she saw from Villano showing up here at CPW. And now Lilu's got a steel chair. Uh-oh. Ooh, she was going to wind it up and hit North Greenfield over the skull with that chair, but good thing he was able to recover before that happened. And now he's up against the barricade. Those two little kids are... Watch out. There's two little kids right there. Watch out. We don't need to be calling Wizard Boss for... We don't need to be calling Wizard Boss for an accident here. But those two little kids there in the front row. Ooh, a knee to the gut. But, ooh, and Lilu fires back with that Coke breaker. Man, she's pulling out all the moves from the CPW roster. First a gory bomb, then a Coke breaker, and now a DDT. Spiking North Greenfield's head into the mat. But he's going to recover, kicking her in the side of the head. And just throws her across the ringside area. He's going for that trap. Oh, he tried to throw it at her, but she moved out of the way. Running clothesline takes her off her feet. Another tie-up. Yeah, this would have been like past the 10 count 3 times over at this rate. But that's the good thing about the hardcore division. You don't have to worry about that. Running clothesline narrowly clips Lilu as she was trying to get up to her feet there. North Greenfield, some powerful shots. Lilu trying to get back into this thing now. Ooh, a toe kick, and now North Greenfield's been busted open, but it just fired him up. He's already back up to his feet. Looks like a forehead cut. Top of his forehead there. He's got blood leaking down over his left eyeball. Oh, and Lilu with the chain wrestling, able to come back with a clothesline. And he's going to whip North Greenfield into the corner. A big chop. She's going to go for the football. She's going for the football. And jabs him. Jabbing him. They're fighting for the football. They're fighting for the football. Look at this. They're fighting for the football. They're fighting for the foot. Oh, look at this. North Greenfield with his best Patrick Mahomes impression. He is wearing red, and he just throws it on the ground. And whips North Greenfield into the ropes, and Lilu catches him with a drop kick. It's kind of X factors North Greenfield's face into the ring mat, dragging him away from the ring ropes. What is she going for now? North Greenfield follows back up, and now he's back on the offensive, just slamming her head into the mat. No, he did not kiss the referee, nor did he pass any dosh over to the referee, as far as I know. Maybe he did. North Greenfield going for the cover, gets a 2 count, and Lilu is able to stay alive in this one. And North Greenfield measuring, missing the stomp, and Lilu, oh, look at that. Very unorthodox offense there. Just completely slams her bum into North Greenfield's face and knocks him off his feet. Well, that's Lilu for you. Wouldn't expect anything less. And she tried to go for the armbar, but North Greenfield trying to get back here. Duck under, double duck under, and a back elbow. Always seems to do the trick. Why change it? North Greenfield now. Look at this. Oh! Almost a neck breaker into a... Tries her face into his knee and almost gets the win there. Wow. It's like a knee facelifts variant. Very deadly. Oh! That's a Sambo suplex by North Greenfield. And that will do it. North Greenfield picking up the win here tonight over Lilu, who's getting her toes wet in the hardcore division. North Greenfield walking out with a win here tonight.
Did you really think for a second that you weren't gonna hear this from me? After you, who's this little jabroni's name? Who's this little punk bitch's name? Spike Ryan? What's to come out of nowhere, come to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling acting like he's something?
Take a look.
Yeah, take a look at this little punk bitch coming out of nowhere, gets a few lucky wins off me, and decides that he's something around here. You know what, Spike Ryan? You don't know nothing. All you know is how to get a quick, super, cheaply little pen that nobody even paid attention to, and a few little cheap little wins that nobody even remembers. You know what people are going to remember at the end of the day? Certainly not you. And now you find yourself with a shot against Buttons and the Young Lions title. I don't know whose ass you sucked to get that opportunity at the end of the month, but let me tell you, your dumbass certainly does not deserve it. I'll tell you that. I feel like anybody else, hell, I'd give it to Gumby Vince over someone like you, Spike Ryan, you dumb little bastard. So you think that you can beat me with your stupid little wins 2 times and think that you're something special? You're not. You're basically the equivalent of maybe this bubblegum underneath the sole of my shoe that I got walking in. That's about what you are, Spike Ryan. So let me tell you something. Apparently this match you have with Buttons for the Unlicensed title at Entanglement at the end of the month is already booked. It's booked solid, so we can't get you out of that. Well, you know what? Maybe I can. That's just a little bit of a thank you and a kiss you very much after what you've done to me the past couple of times. How about this? Whether you like it or not, Spike Ryan, I'm gonna make your life...
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, shut the fuck up, peanut gallery out there. I'm gonna make your life a miserable hell moving forwards for the next couple of weeks. So what you're gonna be asking yourself, Spike Ryan, is, man, am I gonna get that title, that first ever title match here at CPW? Is it really gonna happen? Man, I can't wait for it. No. It's not gonna be asking that. It's, am I gonna be able to survive? Am I going to be able to actually breathe oxygen in time to get that opportunity? Because every chance I get, I'm going to be coming after you, and I'm going to be trying to murder you, Spike Ryan. So I hope you have eye holes in the back of your goofy little mask. You know, it's kind of funny you tried to be a spooky little weird whatever you are. You know, it's almost like you're taken from somebody else. I wonder who that could be. You show up with your mask and your spooky little attire. Man, it's already been done before. It's already been done before. You're nothing new, you're nothing special, and I'm gonna prove it to the entire world. In fact, my question to everybody out there listening and watching right now, including you, Thaddeus and Eric Bischoff, is who are you gonna put in Spike Ryan's spot to face buttons for the Unlines Championship when you have one less member on your roster after I cripple Spike Ryan for the rest of his life? He's not gonna make it to Entanglement. And you can take that and shove it right up your ass.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Empress Ali Shaw, representing the Gladiators from Delaware, weighing in at 120 pounds, Empress Jennifer. And his opponent, representing the Alliance, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds, Roxas.
I'm smart now!
I suck!
All right, it's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. We've got Roxas versus Jennifer one-on-one, and you can see the ringside area is surrounded by allies from both sides. We've got Mr. Coke, unfortunately, helping Roxas out. I can't believe I just said that. Those words just actually came from my mouth. Despite his contract due date being expired, he is keeping the alliance with Roxas going because they have somehow found themselves in a feud and a rivalry with Alicia and Jennifer of the Unity. And that's what we're seeing here in our main event of the evening. And of course, you can't go anywhere with Coke and Roxas being together without the appearance of their manager, Candy Sucks, who is also here. Good to see her back. It's been a few weeks. I heard that she was out filming a brand new home video from their studio on Starfish Island. So it's good to see Candy Sucks is back in prime condition, back to CPW to manage this continuation of the Coke and Roxas alliance. And this is all leading up to a match that we're going to be seeing at the end of the month at Entanglement. It's going to be Alicia and Jennifer in a tag team match taking on Coke and Roxas. And so we are on the road to that match right now, as Jennifer will go one-on-one with Roxas here as kind of a preview to that matchup. By the way, anyone that's a Twitch subber, look at Jennifer leaping off the top ring rope there, trying to go for a big high-risk move there, but it does not work. Roxas is able to avoid what was coming for him. By the way, anyone that's a current Twitch subscriber right now, you can go to our Discord server, go to subs only, and enter to win this month's February raffle. You will get a choice of Croakitoad t-shirt out of the merchandise store. The link is right there in the Twitch chat right now. Whoever wins the raffle, you will get your choice of Croakitoad shirt, and there's plenty of them. There's lots of different shirts in the merchandise store. If you've not actually looked at it, you should go take a look. There's some good products in there. But yeah, definitely take advantage of that. If you're a current Twitch subscriber, go enter into the subs only raffle for February. There's an X Factor from Jennifer driving Roxas's visor into the mat, goes for a cover and gets a 2.9. As Alicia cheers on her mother from ringside, the first ever mother-daughter tag team that I believe we've really ever seen in this universe or any other multiverses, as far as I can remember right now off the top of my head. So first time ever for Alicia and Jennifer to be teamed up together, and also not only that, but being tag team champions, actually. The second ever CPW World Tag Team Champions, as Roxas pops Jennifer's head on the top turnbuckle pad and goes for the cover, but she's able to kick out. Here comes Roxas off the ropes and hits a big splash onto Jennifer while she's down. And it makes me wonder if we're going to see some kind of outside interference here from either party, as there's a lot of tensions going into this thing. A lot of the pent-up tensions and frustrations is starting to build up on both sides of this rivalry we got going right now. Jennifer hits a somersault lung blower there on Roxas, going for a standing shooting star press, but he raises his knees up. And Roxas whip into the ropes, and a little shot to the breadbasket there as Roxas drops Jennifer on the back of her head into the ring mat. And now Roxas going to the top rope now. Now he's going high risk, and it pays off with a top rope elbow drop. And then goes for the cover on Jennifer, but she immediately kicks out. Now Roxas finisher locked and ready to go here on Jennifer. Is it going to actually connect? No. Jennifer counters out of it. She saw it coming, springboards off the ropes, and hits a bulldog on Roxas, dropping him headfirst into the mat. And an Irish whip on Roxas into the ropes. He comes back and connects with Jennifer with a fire miscarry, taking her off her momentum trip there, and a hard punch to the side of her head, taking her off her feet. Roxas now scoops her up and is going to go for a slappy dappy do on Jennifer. Anyone on the receiving end of that never appreciates that. He goes quickly into the cover after the fact, and Jennifer powers out. He was trying to go for the big insult after the slappy dappies, but Jennifer got out of that one. and pops her in the side of the head again as Roxas as he goes off the ropes and hits another one of those splashes. Was Candy Sucks up on the ring apron just now? Roxas, I think he's going to go for it again. Too many times. He went to the watering hole too many times on that one, and Jennifer was ready for it. And here comes Jennifer now. Whoa, completely missing her spring. Candy Sucks was trying to reach into the ring for Jennifer's leg. And here comes Roxas going for a pump handle. But Jennifer counters out of it. And Roxas a couple of elbows to the stomach to break that off. And now he whips Jennifer into the ropes. Catches her on the rebound, scoops her up, but at least Jennifer slides down the shoulder. Couple of kicks, chops, toe kicks. And to the ropes goes Roxas. Duck under. Leapfrog. And catches him with the Frankensteiner. And it looked like Candy Sucks did take the turnbuckle pad off, and the referee is fixing that. And Roxas now going to work the left hand. And now Roxas with a finisher ready. Is it actually going to hit this time? Last time she countered it. And looks like, here he goes. He's got, oh, he had the pump handle, but she landed on her feet. And up and over she goes. Oh, and hits him with the lung blower once again. Into the cover. Is Roxas out? No, he powers out in the nick of time. Close match here. This one could definitely go either way. Roxas backs up into the corner. Jennifer staying on him, and now Roxas looks like he's been busted open. Or his headset got scratched up. Either way. And now they're going to exchange slaps and fists amongst one another. Roxas and Jennifer doing battle here. And it looks like Jennifer's going to win out on that exchange. Couple of kicks. And now goes for the top rope. Acai moonsault onto Roxas for good measure, and it connects. And here she goes to the top rope. She's going to try to put the nail in the coffin here with a 450 splash and connects with it and goes for the cover. Is this it for Roxas? It is, and Jennifer will pick up the win here tonight over Roxas one-on-one. And look at Coke at ringside. He can't believe it. He's in utter disbelief as Jennifer gets the win here tonight over Roxas.
You suck.